Did you know that the word OPPO in English means friend or colleague? A worthy opponent. To major high-end flagships, the Chinese smartphone maker took advantage of the opportunity in the mid-range market and has over time grown its stuff. They've been churning out devices whose design and feature excellence you cannot oppose. And this time, they just took it a notch higher. Or should I say, a notch less, bezel-less higher? From TechWiz, I'm Martin Githinji with the OPPO F11 Pro review. Let's take it and go. Right out of the box, the OPPO F11 Pro will wow any kind of user. Its gorgeous display is uninterrupted by screen cutouts or punch-hole selfie cameras. It's beautifully built with appealing colors. Our unit is an Aurora green, and it has more subtle design choices that you can only appreciate over time, such as well-positioned buttons and a polished software experience. One thing to note though, it still has a micro USB port for charging and data transfer in a market where USB-C is the new norm. Fortunately, many people still use micro USB, so no loss really. Now let's examine 4 features that make the OPPO F11 Pro the go-to device for OPPO fans and anyone who's looking for a pocket computer but is not sure which device to go for. The display, the camera, the battery, and the software. The F11 Pro gives you the beautiful uninterrupted display that completely ignores having a selfie camera on the screen. I know what you're thinking, but OPPO are the selfie experts. So how can the selfie experts not have a selfie camera on a selfie expert's phone? Relax, one step at a time. They avoid notching, teardropping, or punch-holing the screen by having a pop-up mechanism for the selfie camera. More about that later. With near 91% of screen-to-body ratio, which could mean your screen has a phone, not your phone has a screen, because it does a fantastic job shading off bezels. The LCD panel display measures at 6.53 inches with a resolution of 2340 by 1080. It's not the high-end AMOLED display, but AMOLED impressed. It is large and shows excellent qualities overall, with appealing colors which you can tune to your tastes in the settings. It has great viewing angles and great brightness when used in brightly lit surroundings. Generally speaking, this is a fantastic display for multimedia consumption. For sure, you can't deny the OPPO F11 Pro is a special device thanks to its cameras. The dual camera setup at the back gives you a 48 megapixel f1.8 main camera and a 5 megapixels f2.4 depth sensor. The F11 Pro camera software combines 4 adjacent pixels into one, resulting in a 12 megapixel resolution image that is very sharp and rich in colors and minimal noise. The other 5 megapixel sensor kicks in to supplement images with depth data when shooting images with blurred backgrounds. This gives you images that are super detailed, ooze high dynamic range with accurate color reproduction and great photo processing. More bragging rights for OPPO with the F11, their camera's ability to take crisp and beautiful images during the day or in brightly lit areas and also in low light or night conditions. And of course, we can't forget about the 16 megapixels f2.0 selfie camera that resides inside the body of the phone and the way it rolls out of the slot. Both cameras can shoot portrait shots, giving selfies that exude some flair and class. And let's not forget, we are not looking at a premium device. This is a mid-range one with features you cannot get with similarly priced phones. Furthermore, the cameras are equipped with a scene recognition mode that adjusts camera settings to take better images based on the subject or environment. People who know their way around camera settings should be happy too, because OPPO has thrown in a pro mode. While other device manufacturers include a flash for the front camera, the F11 Pro does not come with one due to space constraints. The 16 megapixels pop-up selfie camera does not have an autofocus too, but the results are splendid as pictures have sufficient detail with great colors too. The F11 Pro comes with the user-friendly and feature-loaded Android 9 Pie on top of OPPO's ColorOS 6 skin. Good to look at with its fantastic layout and nice icons, but it may be different from what users have been accustomed to. For the first time, ColorOS 6 has an app drawer. Yay! Bringing it close to stock Android. It splashes a lot of color across the interface and icons are uniform for those who love consistency. The software is also equipped with AI capabilities that freeze apps in background instead of killing them. Users can choose which apps can be frozen, and the software will intelligently learn user habits over time to improve the experience. As usual, OPPO's fingerprint sensors are fast and accurate. Face unlock is equally fast, although the front camera takes a sec to pop out of its slot. Furthermore, and this is my personal favorite, users can lock their sensitive apps without looking for a third-party app. Adventurous users can theme the experience too. Those who have different social media accounts can clone social apps for their different pseudo profiles. Watu wa Kilimani Moms tunawaona. Lastly, ColorOS has a game space that allows gameplay without notifications streaming in for an uninterrupted experience. OPPO's F11 Pro's battery is massive at 4000 mAh with fast charging technology from OPPO's VOOC 3.0. Now, the custom solution requires a large 20-watt power brick and a thick custom micro USB cable, which can be limiting if a user loses the cable. You can get 40% of battery from an empty tank in 30 minutes, which is quite impressive for such a big battery. Full charge is achieved in 1.5 hours. Battery performance overall is excellent. If you're a frequent user with calls, messaging, social media and whatnot, you can get at least 1.5 days, which is still a rarity in current times. Now, without a doubt, the OPPO F11 Pro is a fantastic phone, which retails at a surprising 40,000 shillings, but with cheaper options available, but giving you less RAM and internal storage. The OPPO F11 Pro might not pack the most high-end features like more expensive phones, but it makes up for that with its stellar design, terrific camera and excellent battery life with super fast charging. The edge-to-edge display is a winner, and so is the pop-up selfie camera. What's more, the software has seen some growth, and it even ships with Android 9 Pie out of the box. In the end, the F11 Pro makes a good case for itself, and we can easily recommend it for purchase. We're big fans of this device, and kudos to the OPPO team for making this all-screen pop-up camera big battery device a reality for the mid-range segment. Till the next one, we done tech it, now we go.